All right, here we go. We're talking about the blues today, and we're going to be playing a faster, more contemporary, aggressive blues. Maybe we call it maybe a jazzy blues. You got this cool Rhodes sample patch, and obviously the tempo is going to be bumped up a little bit. The traditional blues might be kind of end of the night bar blues, and you're not going to have these Rhodes patches or anything like that. You're probably going to have some guitar players, a piano player, a few drunk people, and the average bar setting. So we're not going to be talking about that kind of blues. Let's dive into this blues we're doing here. I've split the board. So the left hand is this cool bass patch, and the right hand is this Rhodes patch. And we're going to start with the left hand. So I'm not the best walking piano player, but I know this line pretty well, and it gets me by for doing some blues work. It's going to be walking up through the notes F, A, B flat, B, C, D, E flat, E, F. And it continues to walk around in these little 8-beat phrases as the blues will turn around, and usually this is going to be like a 12-bar blues. Okay, a little slower on that bass line. So if you want to pick those notes out, the key with walking a blues bass line is staying very steady on the beat. And again, you want to have a little more variety than, say, I would do it. Mine's very on the beat. If you listen to a good walking bass player, they're going to do a little pickup and anticipations, that kind of stuff in the left hand. So that's going to get you by in the left hand. The right hand, I like to play an F9 for the first comp chord, and that's an A, D, E flat, G. When you're playing a 9 chord, it's like a dominant chord, so you really want to use the 3 and the flat 7 always. The D is your almost like your color tone, your 13 there, and the G is going to be your 9. When it comes to playing the 4 chord or the B flat 7, I like to do a voice leading version of the 4 chord, and that's A flat, C, D, G. Here's your flat 7, your 3, your 9, and your 13. That's the B flat 13 chord. And then your 5 chord, you just parallel shift it up for a C7, B flat, D, E, A. On the walk down, I like to do F9, E flat 9, D alt. Okay, D alt chord with your sharp 9 and your sharp 5, D flat 9, and then your C9. So as you put it into play, you can really play with these walk down chords, and you can actually do them a little faster. So the exercise, you just want to work on doing them in unison in each hand. So you're really getting that down until you can do it at tempo. And when you're doing it with a little bit of a drum beat here, it sounds really cool. Cool passing tones. The other thing I like to do when playing a faster, more Rhodesy style blues is play 4 chords. So you can always abbreviate your dominant chord. You can take out the 7 and you get this cool 4 chord sound. Very McCoy Tyner, progressive jazz style. I mean that's pretty hip to do. It's this very, again, I'm not sure if you would call this a blues. It's like a blues. It's got blues aspects. And if you do these 4 chords, it's going to sound really cool. Okay, the 4 chords you can do are off the 3 of any of those dominant chords, or you can actually do them off the root. And the cool thing is you should really learn each 4 chord. There's only 12 of them, right? 1 for every key. And when you get to a blues, you can actually begin to apply it in and put it where you want. Actually, any 4 chord sounds good. If you hit an off 4 chord, just pretend that you meant to do it, and you've been playing long enough, so you're that cool. You're now hitting off notes when you're not meaning to, and they're supposed to sound cool. So again, this is going to be your F blues, more progressive, Rhodesy style blues. and using the 4 chords at a slower tempo gives you that really nice sound. Okay, so that's your effect there. Very cool stuff. So email any questions to the site, but that's our fast F blues that we're shooting for. F dominant, walk down chords, Rhodes, bass line, patch, drum beat. Let's get it going again. Thanks for watching this faster blues. Here we go.